Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I am so excited for this video. I want everybody to know the truth, the real truth about clarifying shampoos, because I've been in the dark and sleeping on clarifying shampoos for the longest time, and this needs to stop. Hi, my name is Sarah and I am on a healthy hair journey since I destroyed my hair. And on my way to boob length, I decided to take you guys with me to figure out the best way to take care of hair. And today we're tackling clarification. So let's do this. I've been noticing for the last couple of years, people keep saying on the internet that you should have a clarifying shampoo in your routine. And I never really took this seriously at all because I always thought that a clarifying shampoo is a shampoo that's deep cleansing, very cleansing, the strong sulfates, and is basically a drying shampoo. I was thinking dandruff shampoo like Head and Shoulders, your purifying shampoos. And boy, was I wrong. When I finally decided to give clarification a chance, I went online and tried to find one. First, when I typed clarifying shampoo on Amazon, most of the shampoos that actually said clarifying shampoo was super expensive. Like, I'm not going to spend 30 euros on a shampoo in this economy. And I went online to figure out if Head and Shoulders was really a clarifying shampoo. And it turns out it's not. And that's when I found out that what makes a shampoo clarifying is when it breaks down buildup. And apparently Head and Shoulders doesn't do that. When you're looking for a clarifying shampoo, you're gonna wanna look for certain ingredients, including these cleansing agents, which are known as surfactants. In the strong surfactants that you will most likely find in a clarifying shampoo, you have sodium lauryl sulfate, sodium laureth sulfates, which are very cleansing. And then you have this guy that I'm not even going to try to pronounce, and it's more of a gentle surfactant. And then you also have chelating agents. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. These ingredients are meant to bind with the buildup on your hair, such as calcium, magnesium, copper, and iron. These most likely come from hard water, chlorine, or even some hair care products. Once those agents grab onto the mineral, they then get washed out with the water. So basically, it's like a magnet for the gunk on your hair. And these ingredients include this list of chemicals. You can also find pH balancers. They clarify from slightly lowering the pH, which will close up the cuticle and help dissolve residue. Usually, clarifying shampoos do not include oils, silicones, or conditioning agents. But they can include lightweight humectants like glycerin, but not all the time. Here are some drugstore clarifying shampoos that you'll find pretty easily. You also have your professional or salon grade shampoos. And you also can get clarifying shampoos that are a little more on the gentle side or even sulfate free, which includes these guys. Are clarifying shampoos for everybody? Yes and no. And for this, you need to look at the pros and cons of clarification. The advantages that clarifying shampoos will have, taking out that buildup, therefore making your hair more lightweight and can make it softer and more manageable. It makes your hair dry quicker. It can help you fade a hair color that you don't want anymore. And what I really like about it is that it shows the true condition of your hair. Like, no BS. This is what your hair looks like. And it can be very humbling, let me tell you. But there are some downsides that you really have to consider. First, if you're color treating your hair and you don't want the color to fade, it can be a problem. The most logical one is it's very drying for the hair. Some of them are more drying than others, but the stronger it's going to be, the more drying it's going to be to your hair. So if you have compromised, overly processed, dry, damaged hair that's really holding on for dear life, this might not be the best option, or at least you'll have to go for a gentle version or not do it too often. Basically, the more you're going to use hair products, the more you're going to use silicones, the more you're going to have buildup. And therefore, the more you have buildup, the more you're going to have to clarify. And the more you clarify, the drier your hair can get. Clarification can also be good for people who have very low porosity hair. It can help open those cuticles a little bit and let all those ingredients and moisture in and out. So here was my experience trying clarification for the first time. I went online and I found this French brand, because I live in France, that offers what they call their detox shampoo. And when looking at the ingredients, it was clearly a clarifying shampoo. And this is it. This is from the brand Naturoa, and it's called literally their Shampoo Detox. And let me tell you that I was so shocked when I saw the results from this. The first time I used it, I decided to double cleanse with it and then not use any products, no conditioner, no hair mask, no leave-in conditioner, and just let my hair air dry. And I realized just how damaged my hair actually was. It was a wake-up call for me. I actually realized how damaged my hair was underneath all those silicones and buildup. But I did notice my hair was super lightweight, and it took not even half the time that it usually does to dry, which was such a relief for me. When it was dry, and I realized that it was really dry because of the clarification, I ended up using a hair mask to bring back a little bit of moisture in that hair. And my hair was so nice. It was silky, it was lightweight, it was still damaged, especially when it was wet, but when it was dry, it felt so much better. And over a couple weeks, I started noticing my old hair coming back, aka the buildup. And every time I clarified my hair, I noticed the same thing. My hair becomes lightweight again, more manageable, dries faster, is silkier. But if I was to use this every single week, my hair would be super dry. It would not be beneficial for me. So, because I have fine, porous, and damaged hair, I try to use it around every 2 weeks. In these clips, you'll notice first my hair before I clarified it. And at this point, this was 3 weeks since my last clarifying shampoo, and my hair was nearly getting sticky with all the product buildup that I had on it. It was stiff, it was dry, it was not cooperating, and it took forever to dry, like 6 to 8 hours. Crazy. So then I clarified my hair just once, didn't double cleanse, just did it once, and this is how it turned out. As you can see, my hair is looking a little dry because that is the condition of my hair, but it's also so much more lightweight. My roots, who are not compromised, felt so soft, and it was so easy to dry. And after that, I just used a hair mask and dried my hair again, and this is how it turned out. It was obviously softer, more manageable, silky. In all of those clips, I used a blow dryer to dry my hair, or else this video would have taken like a day to film. But I wanted to use the same technique every single time and show you what the hair looks like without heat, without using like a heat tool or a round brush or styling the hair. This is the natural state of my hair if I just flip my head over and blow dry it. And here is that same hair with just a bit of heat styling on it with a round brush. And as you can see, it's looking pretty nice, but these parts of my hair are still very damaged and nothing is saving them. When my hair is wet, it still feels horrible, but the clarification is really noticeable when my hair is dry, and it makes my life so much easier. And I'm just gonna add in a little story. I always noticed that when I was younger, not using clarifying shampoos at all, every time my hair would be disgusting and gross and I felt like coloring it, I would use a box dye on my hair. Box dyes can only make your hair more damaged. It can't actually condition your hair. I remember most of the time feeling like my hair was so much softer and silkier and shinier and lightweight after dyeing it, which didn't make sense to me. And after a couple of weeks, I would be like, oh yeah, no, my hair is dead. But that was actually the dye that was so strong that it clarified my hair. It was so strong that it actually melted the buildup of. And it just makes so much more sense to me now. So tell me in the comments down below, do you guys already use a clarifying shampoo? Did you have the same misunderstanding as I had about clarifying shampoos? I like and answer to every single comment that you guys give me. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel to see more of this kind of content. And stay tuned because I'm going to make a big decision when it comes to my hair in the next couple days. And until next time, take care!